Benedict XVI, the former pope who spent years in the Vatican upholding conservative Catholic teaching but who upended centuries of tradition by resigning as pontiff, died Saturday, the Vatican announced. He was 95. The German-born Benedict lived out his final years in a converted monastery at the Vatican, giving rise to the anomalous situation of two popes in one place, which later inspired the 2019 film The Two Popes. But his successor, Francis, accorded him great respect and never appeared fazed at having a possible rival in such close proximity. Bookish and shy, Benedict withdrew to a life of study and prayer hidden from the world after announcing in February 2013 that he would step down from the throne of St. Peter. The shock decision, the first time a pope voluntarily abdicated in nearly 600 years, followed a decline in his health amid the strain of continued scandals within the Vatican and criticism from without. He spent his 8-year papacy trying to turn back the rising tide of secularism in Europe, defending the Church's response to widespread allegations of clerical sexual abuse and, toward the end, dealing with the embarrassing leak of his private documents by his personal butler. He also hewed unswervingly to strict Catholic orthodoxy, a theological absolutism he honed and enforced during his years as guardian of church doctrine under Pope John Paul II, with a zeal that earned him the nickname God's Rottweiler. He always seemed more comfortable in such a role, behind the scenes, rather than out in front of the adoring masses. Benedict's diffident public manner contrasted starkly with the hearty, open-armed, people-loving style of both the Pope who reigned before him, John Paul, and the one who came after, Francis. Indeed, Benedict once compared his election as Pope to having the guillotine fall on him, a prospect that made him feel quite dizzy. "I told the Lord with deep conviction, 'Don't do this to me.' You have younger and better candidates, who could take up this great task with a totally different energy and with different strength," he told a group of German pilgrims soon after his inauguration as leader of the world's 1.2 billion Catholics. "Evidently, this time he didn't listen to me," Benedict added with a touch of the humor he displayed in private but seldom in public. He had just turned 78 when his fellow cardinals picked him on April 19, 2005, a choice that pleased traditionalists but dismayed liberals who had hoped for a new direction on such issues as women's role in the Church, divorce and homosexuality.